Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here with Total War Fall of the Samurai. Still under attack from a lot of sides, but Nagasaki has finally fallen to our mighty Imperial armies. We can now get the Imperial Guard infantry, amongst other things. So the state of the place is a bit rubbish, in part because there are a lot of pro-shogunates, and I'm the opposite end of that spectrum, so that's going to be a bit rough there. Plus a lot of things that cause unhappiness will not have a lot of things that can cause happiness. So that's going to take a bit there to work out as we bring order. Plus, of course, the whole, pillaging the entire lot bit. So that's obviously going to have an impact as well. We're going to be attacked here on several sides. Stuff's on fire. Places are being attacked. Basically a lot happening. And of course, we just also had to deal with Tango, which just refused to, do what we wanted, so that's had to be put down as well, tragically. But such is life, such is life. We'll have to see how quickly they can leave that and move on towards Vakasa and so on. Down south here we got a bit going on there as well. He still didn't quite succeed. That's unfortunate. So there's going to be a few challenges here and there. We'll still got to defend our capital, though I'm reasonably confident that can hold. Though nonetheless, we'll throw in a few extra good infantrymen and look towards upgrading towards a castle there so that it is further well defended on as many levels as humanly possible. Like to sit up there for Armstrong guns, that would not be a bad thing actually. So let's end the turn and see what happens. Right, moving the army up towards Aki. There you go, Aki besieged, though turns out they're mostly peasant troops, so I will quick save ultra assault. If that doesn't work, they'll just defend it manually. Just if we can avoid wasting time on that, though, I will. Alright, yeah, I should just defend it manually. I just don't want to lose it, but at the same time, I don't want to waste time on it if you have a small chance of just auto-solving that one. It's just giving them throwing themselves in horribly, and then we move on. So I really shouldn't have to, spend time on that. But at least means I don't have to move. I can easily move the army towards west again and push towards further the saga. But yeah, gotta quickly deal with that one then. It seems not quickly again. That's the problem. It's not quickly dealt with. It's just something we have to do. It's either that and then having to spend an army on that, which is just even more silly. As long as the battle doesn't bug out, then, that's posterior. Shifting from here towards here and there towards there. Keep your units on the serve. It's just a fight between levies largely. It's not going to be, that wildly exciting. It's just a bunch of peasants being marched to their deaths. But a bunch of other peasants sit behind some reasonably comfortable defensive positions. So that's not really something that's going to require a lot of effort to deal with. taking lots and also have the advantage of the archery towers, just, you know, for good measure. Suffering a few losses here and there. That's the advancing on most sides. There's still a couple of elements there not quite ready. I suppose you'd call that a battalion sort of element there, sort of 350 men. 150, yeah, that's roughly a battalion. One battalion they're attacking through here. Suffering a bit though. There's not really that much to do about this. It's just, again, just shoot it out. Just wait for them to die out as they push themselves pointlessly up my walls and defences. Fog probably helps them a bit there, makes it hard for me to see and shoot them in time. One unit there moving up, but taking losses nonetheless. There we go though, quickly wavering, as suddenly men are bursting into flames. As if struck down by the gods. And over here things not really progressing much better either. In these cases, you know, they technically need to nut on me a lot more. There you go. Steadily advancing too, not running, you know, to maybe, you know, minimise the time, just slowly walking there. Over here not much progress either. About to break, still fighting. There we go, last battalion arrives. Even as the first company of the first battalion there is about to break. Over here they're still fighting though, they do seem to be slowly losing a bit of wind there. We're about to reach. There we go, shattered just as they reach. Over here, 3rd Battalion strikes, finally. 2nd Battalion, or 1st Battalion's about to lose a 2nd Company. So now they're the ones charging forwards. And over here, 2nd Battalion is slowly beginning to bleed out as well. They haven't quite approached yet, but they are already beginning to waver there. Steady, but there you go, wavering again, won't take long, I think. They're still courageously pushing onwards. Wavering. Oh, they seem to have actually gotten quite a bit of a morale boost here. I think they're just finally hitting in there. Sending the spears to assist. Break the spirits. Break the 1st Battalion. Over here. Oh. One unit's moving ahead there. 1 company, but it's pretty much in a terrible state. It's not going to last much longer, I think. Over here, 3rd Battalion is finally sort of, you know, getting somewhere. Again, this approach finally, but already there it's beginning to waver. Over here, 1st Battalion has fallen. And over here, 2nd Battalion is beginning to lose its companies as well. There we go. 3rd Company, or 3rd Battalion has lost a company as well. Whatever they're planning, it's clearly not working out. I suppose I might as well rush this through. There we go, now they're moving up there from 2nd, 3rd, pushing in now as well. A bit desperately there, but not quite working out, not quite working. There you go, further shots lining in. It looks like they might need some assistance over there actually. One of my companies there's faltering here as well, but getting shot out there, so that should work out in the end.
Your victory
And there we go. 3 battalions launched, but again mostly peasant infantry, and all 3 battalions were routed. Lost a single levy unit, but compared to what they lost, that's not too bad really. Yeah, I can switch back towards the western front again, towards the Saga land, as I'm waiting to get my navies rebuilt again. Bit of raiding there, I could probably deal with that. Using the garrison troops to push out. Now the unit looks to be setting land, and that's going to be a problem. Nagasaki with a revolt.
Yes, my lord. As you command. Destination reached. In the name of the Emperor.
Just quick raid there from the garrison to finish off the remainders. No point letting them stand about there. And cause further harm to the province. Looks like, yeah, they're planning on landing a reasonably sized navy there, or army. They need to recruit more troops, and we got a big rebel army there.
In his name.
To deal with the rebels, that's going to give me some repression there. Striking down rebels generally always does.
Ready for orders. Forgive me, but I cannot. March now.
Yeah, not enough though, not enough, but some.
My sword for the Emperor.
Train, but I won't. Guess we'll throw some line infantry there to assist. Keeping the actually, let's just use levies for that. Actually, that's a bit silly to use line infantry on. Plus, they're going to get some decent training anyway. So, of course, I'll still have some of my main army down there. Just, you know, maybe less to leave there. In particular, if I sneak in some elite elements as well. Over here, almost good to go already. If I leave behind the levy elements and perhaps recruit some more, I should actually be able to move on pretty quickly. And I can always have the rest catch up there, so let's do that. Bit risky in some ways, but I think it'll work out.
Waiting for more orders.
In particular, if it allows us to maintain momentum, I'd rather prefer that than having to wait a few extra turns just to get that sorted out, to be honest. So we'll be heading towards that. Almost got those ships ready. Excellent here. It's ultimate battle. I could probably hide some ships from there as well, but that's not going to happen.
I pledge service to death and honor.
Should probably get some artillery on that, but I'd rather see if I can't get some Armstrong guns on that. Armstrong guns on that, not guns, but guns. These things that go pew pew in the night. Kaboom. He seems to have a bit of a struggle there actually inciting any revolts. That's been fortunate. Avaji can actually begin moving out stuff there. It seems like they have largely abandoned it, plus Takatsuki secured the area. So we shall assist from there with the troops we can from the Avaji area. That'll still give a bit of a garrison down the road. Just, you know, if I can get some troops moving there as well, I would prefer it. The more we can do, the better. The iron grip of the shogunate seems to be slipping a bit here.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
They're dead.
In his name!
Wait, what? Why would you do that, you asshole? You wanker? That's not nice.
On the move, my lord!
Red general here, anything like that? No. I might then sneak in some Imperial infantry assist there just in case. Bastard! Coward! I'll see him dead. Oh, he's definitely looking pretty bad.
Ready as you command. Besieging central.
Alright, that's going to be pretty grim. Let's just fall back for a bit there.
Marching now.
Just adopt him, that might just help a bit there. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem there. For all intents and purposes. Shift to align infantry element to assist. Oh dear.
In service to
That was a bit of a setback.
very
That
well.
was a bit of a setback.
Without delay.
To put it mildly. Kinda need some more generals. Preferably more loyal ones, the bastard. I'll have him killed by my own hands. At least not too many join in with him. That's, you know, I suppose commendable of my men that they were more loyal than the bastard himself. There's ended up being a Kihitai unit leading the battle here. Overall, a pretty sensible army, if I may say so. Got the White Bear infantry with their very silly looking hats, I guess.
Ready to serve, sir. Battle group ready. Ready to serve, sir. Battle group ready. Line infantry. On the line, sir. At your service, my lord.
Get the front line here, so there's another one. These will sort of serve as flanking elements as well.
Prepare to attack, sir.
The problem's always going to be the parrot gun here.
We await orders.
As opposed to slightly hillier terrain here might help in minimizing the effect of it. Slightly. Oh, I guess that was being optimistic. We've got the traitor there and his traitor's white bear infantry. More like traitor bear infantry. Oh, wooden cannons as well, I forgot about those. That's too concerned with the parrot guns, I guess.
Your general is under attack.
Oh well, I still have the superior infantry, so I should be able to break the bastards.
Line infantry.
No matter the cost, no matter the artillery they got. Well, most they got the white bear infantry, which is separated from the rest. They got some Shogun infantry, but that's about it. Overall, got the advantage there in just numbers and quality. Plus, of course, they got Neil Fire, they don't. Which is always an advantage. Seems like they forgot how to kneel fire once they, betrayed me. And then got a very good lesson in why you don't betray me, bastards. Cannon quickly dealt with. That's one of the cannons, there's still another one. Sharpshooter's being slaughtered, he's falling back towards the hill there. Wasn't quite quick enough there, I guess. Cavalry could cause some problems, so the Imperial Infantry, they should be able to take out through sheer numbers. Over here, unit blasting through the central lines, levies mixed up some Shogun Infantry, getting absolutely decimated in a matter of seconds. And the hill's basically being enveloped in gunpowder smoke. Got a spear levy charging forward towards another unit, but they're ignoring the one on the flank there. That's definitely to my advantage. Oh dear, someone broke. Cowards. You'll be shot alongside the enemy. Ah, setting up for Neil Fire. Units breaking off, though my units that are suffering from the carrier attack are a bit weakened. So they are getting slowly turned to ashes here. Oh shit, they do have Neil fire. They do have Neil fire. Oh dear. That was actually unexpected. In the end though, still got better tactics than them. I was actually not expecting him to have Neil fire. That's the first time I've actually seen the AI get it.
Victory is assured, sir.
In the end though, it did not matter. Their forces have fallen apart here, slaughtered on the battlefields.
Ready for orders. Yes, my lord.
Fresh general, excellent. Hopefully with better loyalty. Indeed. There we go. This is how we like it. This is very much how we like it. So brought most of their swift into those traders still gotta finish off the remainders. That's a small thing to deal with at this point, I think.
Journey completed.
We'll have to see if they pursue, in which case I should probably have a chance there. We'll have to see if the Obamas also research qualify, in which case I might be in for a bit of trouble there as well. So let's end the turn. They're really heading towards my capital. I guess I'm going to have to fight hard for that now. Okay, they landed somewhere in the north. Have to deal with that. There's Dastardly Obama. Oh, they landed there. Well, in that case, I can just send my army back there to deal with it. They said over towards Bingo. I might have to lose that temporarily to deal with everything else.
My sword for the Emperor. There's no higher honor.
Another rebel. I'm being crushed here. And we're enacting the Iron Fist thing there. Got myself more artillery now. I don't really need all these wooden cannons, to be honest.
That is impossible, my lord.
I think I'm just gonna disband those. That shut a bit there with all the rebels for a bit.
For the Emperor. My spirit hungers for blood.
Go make sure none of the rebels live to tell the tale.
Make service to the Emperor. As you wish, my lord. For the Emperor. Very well. Ready for orders.
Alright. They can begin repairing the military port there. I lost one of my ironclads already. That's not a promising start, to be fair.
Setting sail, sir. Waiting for a new course.
It's not a promising start. More Imperial infantry to hold the line there until the main army arrives. Got the Imperial infantry there, well trained. Basically, trainable elite, better than the Kihetai. They're also more expensive than the Kihetai.
Ready for at once.
Now you're going to lose Bingo, sadly. At least I can deal with this and then shift armies towards the east again.
Yes, my lord.
Still got to put order here in Nagasaki. I actually think I'll pop down the artillery academy and place for a police station. I don't need artillery there as well. Just, you know, having access to the elite troops will do most of the trick there. So yes, let's end the turn. Avoiding my army there, that's a good sign, I think. These are getting pretty unfriendly again now. And Benko there being assaulted. With the army I've got there, can't resist, you know, reasonably well prepared army with artillery, no matter how much I'd like. It's pretty much the two parrot guns that means this is not going to work out. I'd need better infantry. Line infantry at the very least sort of stand a chance there. But without that, yeah, it's just going to go terribly. Straight into huge Yodo advance. Great.
I pledge service to the Emperor. My sword in his name. My lord, march.
So it's a big army there. There's another big army, if not two. Basically going to have to rely on the quality of my troops versus theirs. At least hope I've got enough. Yeah, that's a bit of a loss for my economy there with the loss of Bingos. That's going to be a bit of a mess.
I pledge service to as you wish, my lord. Without delay.
I still got to deal with Nagasaki, damn it.
For the Emperor, as you command. Journey completed.
In theory, I could replace all the line infantry then, just sneak out the Imperial infantry. I might just be able to just leave it there, I guess.
Yes, my lord. Make haste, man. We fight for the Emperor.
Roughly what's needed there.
To the Emperor.
Then I got a real elite army here, composed of the best infantry money can buy from different sources, and then sort of push back in towards them, sort of get back in the fight. Certainly looking to be a bit rough there. Put it mildly, let's hire some corvettes there.
For the Emperor. Rise against them. Rise.
Guess I have to move on to another town, hope for better luck there, because he's just having zero luck in Key. too big army to take on out in the open. I'll retreat a bit.
Time to rest.
Hope that draws them in. If not, well, something, I guess. Bit of movement in there. Tokushima seems not able to do much. Takatsuki's doing something. We got the huge Yodo army there. But it's not doing anything, it's just standing about. Wow, that's lucky for my troops.
What would you have me do? Hi. Ready for on the move, my lord.
My sword for the enemy, his name!
Oh, come on, really? You coward! I can't fight that, I gotta fall back. Towards Tango.
Received.
You swine! You choke on something.
My sword for the Emperor!
Very well.
Ready for orders!
Some support to the defense of the fortress, I guess.
More orders.
This is starting to look a bit dangerous.
No higher honor!
Another rebellion to strike down. Another bunch of peasants to cut to ribbons. When will they ever learn?
As you wish, my lord. Without delay.
When will they ever
Movement
learn?
completed, my lord.
Certainly under a bit of pressure here on several points. Repeated betrayals there certainly not helping me. Guess I'll go for this one next to help increase the loyalty. Swine. So, bit worried about next turn, but we'll have to see how that goes. Nagasaki at least sort of finally calming down a bit. That is something. The rest, less so. And that's in the turn. See what happens here. Need to hit the Saga stronger, I guess. They still got a lot of their financial strength, and the Obama are also quite a problem. Really losing two generals like that does not help me one bit. Now they're getting ready to hit Tango. So hopefully I should be able to hold that in against that traitorous swine.
an ambush, my lord.
Very well, my lord. At once. As you command.
Yes, my lord. I pledge service to the Emperor.
If they aren't quite so easily within distance each other, I might try and hit one of them, so unfortunate there. Time to pass the turn again. Another big Obama army might be planning to hit Tango pretty hard there.
Ready for order. Death and honor. My sword for the Emperor.
And then we'll just support each other.
My failings shame me.
Huge armies there, not good at all.
Surprise will be our advantage.
It looks like we're going to have some pretty nasty battles ahead of us, so I think we'll be stopping today's episode here. Thank you all for joining and hope you enjoyed it. Had some fun. If you did, feel free to follow, subscribe, like, and share. This is Imperial Lane signing off, and see you all in another 2 days' time, I hope. Cheers.